Hello guys, welcome to Microsoft ASP.NET MVC tutorial on ViewData, Viewbag and TempData. Let's start. At first we'll create our action result in home controller. We are here in home controller. Let's make an action result here. Public action result, and we will give it a name. Viewbag testing. At first we will check for Viewbag. Let's return a view. Viewbag is used to send the data from action to view. Let's send our data from action to view using Viewbag. At first we need to create a Viewbag variable here. Viewbag dot give any variable name or anything you like. I'll just write a message here. A message from Viewbag. Okay, now we have given this data in viewbag.message here in action result. Now we will use this viewbag.message in our view, our respective view, that is Viewbag testing action is here. We will make a view with same name, Viewbag testing. Let's create a view. Add view. We will not use any template, just give Viewbag testing name and use default layout page. We have Viewbag testing page. Inside there we will use our viewbag.message object or that object's value. Let's use that. At first we will check if that value is null or not. Viewbag dot, we have passed message equals not equals to null. Then we will display that message in div and show that message with Viewbag dot message. If the message is not null, this message will be displayed. Otherwise we'll display another thing here. Instead of viewbag.message we will say viewbag not defined. Let's check it out. We have action result in our home controller, that is Viewbag testing. Now we will run that Viewbag testing action. Viewbag and ViewData are almost similar, but their using method is different. We will see ViewData in few moments here. At first let's check for Viewbag. What we have done till now is we have created our action result with name Viewbag testing, and we have created our dynamic variable which can be used in our view, that is viewbag.message. Instead of message, you can give any name for our used viewbag. Here I have given a value, a message from viewbag. This message must be displayed in our viewbag testing.chhtml view. Let's see the result. Yes, here we are in viewbag testing.chhtml, and in this page here we have our message, a message from viewbag. That is the message we have kept in viewbag.message. Okay, now it may be clear with viewbag. Let's move on to ViewData. What is difference between viewbag and ViewData? Let's check it out. But wait, before that we will create another action and check if this value is accessible in that action's view. Let's make another action. Another action result name with another page. Let's make another page and check whether that viewbag.message will be accessible there or not. Let's make a view of another page also. Let's add a view with name another page with empty template and default layout page. Now in another page we'll use that viewbag.message in similar way. Here in another page, if viewbag.message is not equals to the null, then viewbag.message will display a message, otherwise we will see a message viewbag not defined. Let's check it out. What we have done before is with viewbag testing action we have displayed a message, that is a message from viewbag. Now we are checking for another page. Before that we need to redirect our page to another page. Let's redirect it here. Redirect to another action, that is another page. Okay, here viewbag.message data will be disappear or destroyed when we redirect to another page or another action. Let's check it out. Till now we have access of our viewbag.message in viewbag testing view, but when we redirect to another action, that is another page, we will not be able to use that viewbag.message. Let's continue. Home. Our action is viewbag testing Now we have redirected this page to another page. Let's see what happens. In another page we see a message here that is viewbag not defined. How we got that? We got that with this line of code. If viewbag.message is not equals to null, we need to show viewbag.message, that is the message contained inside our viewbag with the property message, but here we get the message from this statement, that is this condition is false. We see the message viewbag not defined. Why viewbag is not defined? Because when we redirect from one page to another page, that is from one action to another action, viewbag will not work. Since here we have redirected from viewbag testing method to another page, therefore this viewbag.message will not be accessible in view of this another page, that is another actions. View will not get access of that viewbag. This much for viewbag. Now let's move on to ViewData. ViewData is almost similar to viewbag, but its using method is different. Only syntax is different. Let's check it out. ViewData, name goes to Yuvraj. Okay, now we'll use our ViewData as that of viewbag in another way, that is in viewbag we use a dynamic property, but in ViewData we use a key and a value pair, that is key is given inside a bracket with double inverted comma. Let's see how to use it in our view. Before that, we will not redirect it. At first we check whether it is accessible to this view or not. Now let's add the code about viewbag here, that is ViewData here. ViewData, we have given name, ViewData name. If ViewData name is not equals to null, we will give ViewData name. Okay, if that ViewData is equals to null, then we will say ViewData not defined. Okay, similarly we will add this code in our another page also, so that later we can access it. Okay, this is viewbag message, and this is ViewData message. Okay, let's check it out. Let's go to page Viewbag testing. In Viewbag testing, we have seen these two messages. This first message from Viewbag and second message from ViewData. In ViewData, we have seen the message Yuvraj here with given ViewData, that is ViewData name equals to Yuvraj. We have a value Yuvraj in our name ViewData. Okay, now we have seen both Viewbag and ViewData here, that is they are accessible in their respective actions view, that is we have used Viewbag testing as action, and in that actions view we are able to access these two, Viewbag and ViewData. Now let's check if that ViewData is accessible in another page or not. Okay, for that we will redirect this Viewbag testing method to our another page. It must not be accessible, both are not accessible when we redirect. Redirect to another page. If you have written the action in different controller, then you need to give a controller name with a comma also here, but if we are in same controller, then at that time we don't need to give any controller name. Let's use our action. If you have given this in another controller, then you need to write in this way: another controller name. But we have not another controller here, we just use another action, that is another page. Okay, let's check it out. While this loads up, let's see the difference between this Viewbag, ViewData and TempData. Okay, that is Viewbag is for sending data from controller to view. Data destroys on redirection. An example is viewbag.message equals to something. Similarly, ViewData is also for sending data from controller to view, but data destroys on redirection. An example is viewbag and a key message equals to something. And the third thing we have is TempData is also for sending data from controller to view. Data does not destroy on redirection. After one redirection, data can be used and then data destroys. We'll see it in few moments in this tutorial. Let's see our result. Okay, we have used ViewData there in our home controllers. Viewbag testing. When we hit this page, we are redirected to another page, but both Viewbag are not defined, ViewData are not defined. Let's see which things make them defined if we redirect. The only option is TempData. Let's use that TempData here. If we have used ViewData here, similarly we use a TempData. Alert, or TempData alert message. Typically, normally temp data are used for displaying alert messages or error messages or success messages. So they can be used while we redirect from one action to another. And when a redirection occurs and that temp data is used, after that they will destroy. Let's use it in our view. Let's use it in a similar way. We are in viewbag testing.chhtml. Now instead of ViewData, we'll use temp data with key alert temp data with key alert. You can give any key which you have written there in your action, and we'll say temp data not defined. Now let's use it in our another page also, so we can check the redirection here. Okay, now let's check it out. While this loads up, again see the difference between them. The difference between ViewBag and ViewData are not more, but only their using method is different. Here we use a property in ViewBag, but in ViewData we use a key. Here we have to write ViewData instead of ViewBag. Okay, let's see if it has shown something here, but we need to go to it first, our ViewBag testing method. In our ViewBag testing method, that method has redirected us to another page, and both ViewBag and ViewData are not defined, but our data is defined there. That is only a temp data. A temp data alert message is here. In this way you can show alert messages or error messages or success messages with the help of temp data. If we do not redirect, it will also work, but we have redirected here this ViewBag testing method to our another page with this line of code. Return redirect to action another page means this ViewBag.testing action is taken value from temp data, that is temp data alert equals to a temp data alert message, and this alert message is also preserved while the action is redirected. The action is redirected from ViewBag testing method to another page, and it is still accessible. When it gets redirected, this goes to this action, and when this action returns a view, and in that view, that is another page CSHTML, we have used temp data and it is being displayed there. We can use it for our ViewBag type of work also, and also for this kind of work which need to be preserved while redirecting. Okay guys, this much for ViewBag, ViewData and temp data. If any query or questions you have, you can comment them, or you can ask me anytime in Facebook or from any other ways you like. Till if you like my video, you can subscribe. Okay guys, thanks for watching.